So here we are, Tank Promotions event. Jamie Wing, you've just been in with a good friend of mine, Lenny Butlin. He's 47 years old. He's really lost a bit of weight and really got into this. How did you find him tonight?
Yeah, he was a solid puncher. I knew what he was going to bring. I knew he was going to come forward. He was going to throw big shots. Yeah. And I still had to keep him out of range best I could and just keep moving. So yeah, it was a good fight. I'm trying to conserve as much energy as I could because I wanted to get to the final. So hopefully in the final I can do the business.
I think you look one of the naturally bigger guys here. Your conditioning, is just nice for this sort of tournament. You're slicked in and out. You can move a little bit for a big guy.
Yeah, I'm quite known for my upper body movement. I've been doing a lot of sparring, working on defence, trying to just slip punches. I'm not the biggest of punchers, and I know that, so I don't work on punch power because there's no point. It's not really my game.
I think you can throw a lot of punches in a fight, and you felt confident in there. He was there to be hit in front of you.
Yeah, he kept walking forward, and I did feel for the guy. I was like, I'm throwing a lot of punches at this guy, but he was durable. He was so durable. I was like, I hit him, and I thought, I'm throwing you big shots now. I'm expecting you to go back, and you keep walking forwards. I was a bit. All credit to him, all credit to him.
I think there was a moment in the third round there where he did push you a little bit, and I felt like he just caught you with a body shot, and he missed out on going for it.
Yeah, I know the bit you're on about. I was over this side of the ring, and yeah, I sort of stumbled backwards, and I was like, oh, I'm okay, I'm okay.
Yeah,
and I thought I'll quickly get off and get reset again.
Yeah.
But I wasn't too phased.
Yeah. You seem quite articulate and too nice to be a fighter. What have you been doing with yourself?
What, in general, or?
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm a cyber defence engineer.
Yeah, I thought you must be something like that, because you didn't see a tear-away boxer off the estate like some of the lads.
Yeah, I don't do this because I want to hurt people. I do it because I just enjoy it.
Yeah.
End of the day, we've all got families, we've all got jobs that we need to go back to Monday.
Yeah.
I'm here to just display my skills, enjoy the show, put on a bit of a show. I like to be a bit of a showboat.
Yeah. How did you come to fight on this show? Do you know Rich Loveday personally, or how did you get to be here tonight?
I met Rich a couple of years ago, and I saw the post on Facebook and I thought he was struggling, and I know that he likes people to sell tickets, and I hate selling tickets. It's a bit too much aggro for my liking. But he phoned me up and he said, look, I need something for the show. He goes, I think you've got a good chance. And I was like, well, I hadn't really trained. I was quite active last year, but I hadn't really trained. And I've been quite known for just turning up after a night session, come next day for a fight, and I was like, do you know what, I'll tell you what, Rich, I'll do this, and I might give it a bit of focus to actually start training again, and I knew there was going to be some big fighters in here, and one in the final, Mo.
You've got a job on with Mo, because Mo's durable, and he's very much like yourself. He wants to fight at range, he likes people to come on to him, and you're the same, so, I'm expecting it to be a little bit quiet that first round and a half, and then you guys will probably, meet in the ring and start throwing punches.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very technical fight. I think we're both going to avoid a lot of punches. I think the first round will probably be a bit of a jab off, is what I'm thinking. Yeah. Second round, we might start to see a bit of action towards the second half as we kind of work each other out and realise we need to throw first punches to win.
A little bit of a payday for the winner. It's a prize fighting competition you're in.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of grands. Yeah. Won't go amiss, will it?
It's always nice.
It's always nice. There's a couple of drinks in it. Don't know what I'm going to do with it if I win it, but just see what happens. Well,
it sounds like you've jumped in the last minute and saved the show and got involved. Is there anybody here, supporting you, or are you just with a mate, or how's that happened?
I've got quite a big crowd here, to be fair. Well, I say big crowd. I've got 15, 20 people that come from Portsmouth, from where I'm from, and then I know people from on the circuit. They're all rooting for me. So there's Southampton lot. I've got people down from Wales that are supporting me. So I feel like there's quite a bit of support in my corner today.
If you were to win this tonight, what would you do with that couple of grand?
I don't know, probably clear some debt. I'll be honest with you, nothing special.
It would definitely come in handy.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Who won't want 2 grand? So.
Yeah. And to win this, will this make you want to challenge yourself and stay in the boxing ring again this year, or will you put it to bed and have a rest for a bit?
This will be my last year of boxing. I've had 22 fights now. Oh, okay. This will be my 23rd with Mo. I've got one lined up for London in May, one in Didcot in July. Okay. So I've got some fights coming up. Yeah. But I want one final year, have some good fights, and then call it a day. There's only so many times you want to get punched in the head.
Listen, I really appreciate you talking to me in between fights. It's not a usual thing for fighters to do. Mo was very nice to give me an interview there in between meeting you in the final. You know, hats off to you. You beat a really good, durable guy in Lenny Butlin, and I wish you all the best in the sport. Please like and subscribe to the Barnet Boxing Barber. Thanks ever so much for talking to me. Keep punching, mate.
Cheers, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you.